first got into non-league football in about 1982-1983. I was on holiday in the New Forest and happened to see some people walking down the road with football shirts and scarves. Thought this is a bit odd for the summer. Found out where they were going, and they were going to a pre-season friendly to watch Bashley play. I think it was Bristol Rovers or Crewe Alexandra, somebody like that. So I went along, watched the game, really enjoyed it, liked the atmosphere and everything about it, and was hooked there on in. Spent the rest of the holiday in the evenings looking for non-league matches in the area. These days I'm a match day volunteer at Newark Sherwood Utd. The roles include co-editing the match day programme, announcing on match days, doing the pre-match and after-match interviews with players and the management committee, also selling raffle tickets on the day and anything that really needs doing, to be honest. My best memory from following non-league? It was probably a Bashley away game at Taunton. Bashley were having a dreadful season. They actually, I think, picked up 11 points in the whole of the season, but at this particular time, apart from a single win in the FA Trophy, they'd got nothing to show for their efforts, and it was late October or early November, and they were playing away at the Viridor Stadium, the home of Carlton Town, who were topping the table at the time. The lads went down there, no playing budget as such, battled hard, came away with a 2-0 win, and it was just an amazing event for everybody that was there. My first football memory, I'm told I went to see Forest play away at Arsenal at Highbury in about 1971. I don't really remember very much of that at all, but I remember going in the late 70s to Vicarage Road with a friend from school to watch Watford play somebody. I think it was probably Rochdale. I think the football was dreadful. They lost. They got relegated. I remember reading that in the paper the night after. But I was just hooked on the whole football atmosphere, the floodlights, loads of people sort of all following the common cause. And shortly after, Elton John got on board with the club, started his revolution, which included Graham Taylor becoming manager, and they obviously went up the league and became a far bigger club than they are now. My favourite away day, I always enjoy Melton Town and Christchurch Meadow, the home of Belper Town. It's got to be the wonderfully named Plain Ham, which is the home of Larkhall Athletic. It's a wonderful ground in a brilliant settings. The ground's quite quirky. There's a stand up on a bank that stands, I think, some 30 feet above the pitch. Trees all around it, and it's quite idyllic really. Not the sort of place you'd expect to see a football game going on. Why should you give non-league a go? Well, it's great fun, it's affordable, you're close to the pitch side, you see all the action, you can hear the players arguing amongst themselves, talking to themselves, banter, you can enjoy a beer, you get to meet like-minded people watching the game, supporters from other clubs. It's more than just a game really, it's a social event, and it's part of the non-league family, which you really can't beat it this day and age. You feel part of the game rather than just being there because the club see you as a customer and some way of making money.